Hey, it's Stephen Brown coming to you as Stephen Brown of the Utah Real Estate Team with Red Rock. I recently accepted a challenge from Joe Eves doing our 30-day video creator challenge. And what that is a challenge where he's actually giving us the most as far as an instruction and example and challenges to get us out in front of people with video, because that's probably one of the strongest formats to reach people and to really crush it in your business. So as uncomfortable as it is, and even though I've done a lot of videos, it's not comfortable for me. I'm old school. If you see, classic 1961. When I grew up, we had 3 channels. They were in black and white, and it signed off with the national anthem and at midnight and didn't come on till the next morning. And now everybody gets on and says, hey, welcome to my channel. So kind of weird. I've gone from 3 channels to everybody is a channel. So anyway, here's my challenge. It's to share my story. Basically, how did I get into real estate? I didn't actually grow up going, I want to be a realtor. I didn't know much about it at all. But I moved down here from Brigham City, and when I was working up in Brigham City, I was working at Autoleave, the airbag company, and I was working in the machine build and design group as a mechanical design and drafter. And we pretty much took a concept from a scribble on a napkin to putting it together into a full operating machine where the operator would put the parts in, push a button, and it would take off and put them together and make airbag components that we shipped off to the Mercedes, Ford, Chevrolet, everybody. Anyway, I was doing that up there. I come to Southern Utah, and I couldn't find anybody that would pay me for anything near what I was making up there. And $9 an hour back in 2002, 3, I couldn't take it. So I had previously, before I moved down here, I had built my own house up in Brigham City, acted as my own contractor, and did 95% of the work. I mean, every sheetrock screw, every outlet, every switch, every door trim, everything. We pretty much did it all. So when I moved down here, I really didn't have any experience as a framer, but that was the only thing I could find. And I knew that I had done it. So I took a job working for Fox Hunt Builders, building big custom homes out at the Sky Ranch neighborhood in Copper Cliffs. And another builder with framer that was framing houses got wind that I was working there and hired me away from there because he heard that I was always on time, I was always to work, I was always dependable, where a lot of the people in the industry, 2 or 3 days following payday, they don't show up because they binged a couple days anyway. So I started framing for Gemstone Homes, and I think it was within a year he said, hey, get your real estate license and come into the office and sell real estate. In the beginning, I was selling under what we thought was a loophole where I could sell without a license in 2005. But then when we started getting questioned about, I don't know all the details, but anyway, he said, you better get your license. And so I did in 2006. And the rest is history. I've kept my license up the whole time. I didn't really do real well during the crash of '08 when I didn't know what I know now as far as keeping up a database and following up and carrying me through that time. But all of my experience with building homes and with people dealing with people has come full circle, and I really love real estate. I love helping people find a home. I really help people sell their home and throw all the marketing skills that I've learned, including this one that's going to help better me and my team as far as real estate challenge and the video challenge to get myself out in front of people, because seriously, that is not what I'm comfortable with. In fact, my daughter told me, looking at one of my videos, she says, you sound like a cadaver with a pulse. And I'm like, that just kills it. Anyway, I'm out of my comfort zone. I'm out in front. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So see you on the next challenge.